YouTube, LMS Tactical. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm just walking Charlie through a neighborhood. I don't even know where it's at, man. She's taking me so far from home. I don't think I've ever been here before, but it looks like an older part of town. It's kind of nice though, quiet. So I was asking myself, do you really want to do a video about this subject? Do you really want to get into it? We'll see what comes out of my mouth and if I even post it. But first you gotta say hi to Charlie. Charlie, look. Say hi to everybody over here. He hates the camera. Hi, Chucky. But he's doing good. Yeah, I like you guys' response to my little commercial. I thought that was kind of, I was kind of bored, and I thought to myself, there's got to be a way to push this channel. I mean, I'm so appreciative of all of the people that I have on here, but man, I look at some people, man, they got like 10,000 subscribers. How the hell do they? Maybe they just put out good videos, Mike. Well, that's true. Count me out. But I'm happy with the 6 of you that I got. So, of course, I'm talking about the incident in Chicago where a group of black teenagers kidnapped some white guy that they say is a Trump supporter and tortured him, on a live Facebook feed. If you haven't seen that video, there's a million people commenting on it and they show clips, but you got to look at the original video so you can get the whole 30 minutes of it in order to get the real effect. And it's a big deal, dude. I mean, it's like we're talking righteous kidnap. This guy's taped up, his mouth is taped up. They're cutting his hair off with a knife, and they cut him on the scalp, and they're kicking him and shit, and they're making him say shit like I love black people and fuck Donald Trump and all this other shit. And the dude's like righteously terrified, and the rumor has it he's kind of mentally slow anyways. I don't know if that's true, but according to the first responders that got to him, he was just mentally beside himself, as you can imagine. And I have heard that they had him for a couple days, but to be honest, if it was just that 30 minutes, that would change somebody's life forever, and I'm sure it has. So everybody's in custody. There's like one female and a couple of guys, and the female's kind of recording it while she's smoking her dope. Ignorance to the fucking 10th power. But being a cracker, I can't help but wonder what all of us are wondering, which is, can you imagine? Just imagine if a group of white people kidnapped some black guy and tortured him like that and made him yell out, I love white people. This whole fucking country would be up in flames. There's a black person out there watching this right now saying, yeah, well, that's what they used to do. They used to lynch motherfuckers. I ain't never seen a video of it, but operative word is used to. We're in a new world now, new era. 99% of the world moves on past its bad history. Everybody has bad history. But oh no, not us. We gotta hang on to shit we had nothing to do with. Yeah, but your great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather's great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather's great-great-great-great-grandfather's neighbor's uncle did. So that makes you responsible. Fucked up. So do I want to do the video and just complain about how fucked up that was? No. You just watch that video and you'll know exactly how bad it was. I'm just letting Charlie lead me around. I have no idea where I'm going. Want to go down here? Let's go this way. No? Want to go this way? So, instead of talking about what, how screwed up it was, maybe we should talk about those of you with wives and girlfriends and maybe teenage kids, how to have them avoid shit like this. Now, do I believe that there's going to be a rash of, black people kidnapping white people and torturing them? No, I don't. In fact, one of the best videos I saw on the whole thing, and my memory's fucked up, I'll try and remember to include it, but this is a new guy a guy I subscribed to just last night. I watched a bunch of his videos. He's a black guy, and I mean, he hits every point right on the head, and his videos seem to be geared toward black people. But I snuck my cracker ass in, and that's it. I'm watching his videos because the guy is righteous. Really good dude, from what I can see. But, you know, he calls them like he sees them, you know, and that's what I try to do. You know, I don't avoid saying bad shit that cops do and white people. But unlike liberals that want to jump around to get you off focus, I want to focus on what happened and what could happen as a result. Because one of the things I did was I went on Twitter and I went to, I searched "not my president" and I started reading some of these people's tweets. A lot of black people, man, and they are righteously calling for action. And we see what happened. This was action. So the question is, what other shit is going to happen? I mean, we already saw the era of the knockout game, and to some extent that still goes on. But if indeed there is going to be violence directed at white people as a form of protest against Trump for some reason, as if Hillary wasn't the most racist bitch that ever walked the streets, using black people, mocking them. But, you know, a lot of blacks are just ignorant, and they just are. A lot of whites are too, but as far as politics go and being used, I gotta say blacks take the trophy on that one. Because they just don't fucking study and make their own decisions. They let white people make their decisions and think for them. Or militant blacks that have, you know, political or financial agendas. But getting back on track, you have got to sit down and show this video to your loved ones. Show it to your friends too. Let people wake up, not to incite. But people better have a fucking plan. Now, the odds of somebody grabbing me and trying to kidnap me are slim to none. Try to come here. Not because I'm like Superman, but I think people could tell that it would be a long fucking process if they didn't just like ambush me and shoot me. No, that's yucky. I mean, if it came down to it, I think I'd probably be the last choice, because there'd be some massive explosive gunfire, and I hit what I shoot at, and I'm aware of my surroundings. It would be funny as fuck if in this video I drop the camera and I get pulled into a van and that's the last thing you guys see. Show this to your loved ones. Make them watch it. Share it with your liberal friends. Share it with your conservative friends. Everybody needs to see it, because unlike liberals, we cannot pretend, and also like the European libs who pretend, go to Denmark and listen to what they say. They are in denial. You know, immigrants are nice, nobody's getting hurt, but they're all getting raped and beat up. You know, they got per capita the highest rape is in Denmark, I think, than all of Europe. So, first of all, if you got young folks or wives and girlfriends and shit, you know, chances are they're not carrying weapons. At the very minimum, they've got to be aware of their surroundings. They've got to trust their spider senses, their hair standing up on the back of their head. They've got to make sure that when they're leaving the store or the beauty parlor or wherever the fuck they're coming from, whether they're men or whether they're guys or girls, they've got to be alert to who's out there. Is somebody following them? Or is somebody coming in the same direction? If so, change directions. Get near a group of people. Get back into any shop that you see. You know, you can't, a lot of these things you can't undo them once they start. But you miss a lot of opportunities to stop them if you just pay attention to what's going on and don't make yourself an easy victim. Predictions. What scares me is, I guarantee you that there's some psychotic, crazy fucking white people out there that are going to use this as an excuse or an opportunity to retaliate. And they don't understand that the response from the media, the fucked up, corrupt media, is going to be completely disproportionate. Chances are you didn't even see this on regular news, and if you did, it was just glossed over, because nobody wants to report black people doing bad shit. But if a white person slaps a fucking black person, it's on like Donkey Kong, you know, it's the KKK and blah blah blah. So I hope that we don't see any kind of retaliation, but if this keeps happening, if this begins to be a wave of incidents directed against white people, I am so afraid that black America is going to learn a lesson that, you know, they're going to think the fucking slavery was a fucking day at Disneyland. They have no clue what a country full of fucking piss. They have no clue that white people in this country have been simmering and holding their anger in for fucking years. And once that fucking balloon pops, I would not want to be a black person. And I hope we don't see that. I really do. But more importantly, I hope that you and your family and friends stay safe. As always, this is LMS Tactical. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to share, subscribe, like, comment, and I'm out of here.